Okay, all I can see is chat now, which is good. Sup, Mr. Simulator, NBL. Not you, yeah, you. Definitely, it's kind of funny hearing saying that name every single time, I swear. Sup, Raffy. I'm just finishing off this real fast, hopefully. It's kind of annoying though, I'll be honest. Like, seriously, this is kind of annoying to deal with. I don't even care what resources are on the edge of this world, it literally doesn't matter that much. What's up, Edgar, Sam, Logan? You know, honestly, if somehow I can't work because of my knees, like if they do an MRI or something like that, and they say, like, I would honestly spend 12-hour days doing this project, especially since I fixed my sleep schedule. Maybe 14-hour days. I could finish this entire project in like 3 months. Which sounds ridiculous if you think about it though. 13-hour day, 14-hour day, no, 12-hour days, I could finish this in like 2 months or something like that. I think. It would be ridiculous though. It'd be insane. What's up? Totally not games and stuff. What's up? Dumb name. Yeah, I know. Also, I'm just gonna mention Sam. I don't know about that. The next sections, they're all three. The only section that's gonna be different is the last section, which is gonna be 862 by 431 by 61. That's gonna be the only section that's different, or 62. I don't know which number it is. All the other sections are all gonna be 860 431s by 100 sections, all the way towards the end. The final section is gonna be the only one that's different. Entirely. What's up, Noodles? I'll be streaming for a couple of hours. What's up, Mr. Yellow? So I was gonna mention, Sam, are there any for sure signs of having Dis Sinister being, or wait, not Dis Sinister, Ambus Sinister? I don't know why I said Dis Sinister. Are there any signs for it? Because I really don't know. Because, like, even though I have this job, I don't feel like I'm getting any better with any of the tools. I still feel incredibly clumsy with all of them. Like, how would you know if you're Ambus Sinister or not? Because I still am questioning my handedness. Because I know I'm probably at least cross-dominant. There's just too many factors for me not to be at least somewhat cross-dominant or Ambisinister, because what's really the difference between both of them? Especially when you consider what the heck does dominance even really mean? Because if you think about it, everybody goes to a hand regardless, even if you have, even if you're Ambisinister. It's just that you're worse with both. Or you're just not good with both. Or you're really clumsy with both. Or actually, I heard it's one or the other. I've heard it's actually, it's one of the hands, or it's either of the hands, or it's both hands. I've heard it can actually be, at least by the definition, apparently, it's of Ambisinister. Which is interesting. What's up, Calvin? I haven't seen anything. There's like nothing on Ambus Sinister, like online. I've literally looked up. If you look up Ambus Sinister, there's literally only just definitions of it. There's no studies, no nothing on it. It's just Ambus Sinister is a thing, and it just is there. Yeah, dominance would be your brain. So I may actually be Ambus Sinister, which is really unfortunate. Which that means technically I'm in like the one of the worst jobs possible if you really think about it. There's a pretty good chance I'm Ambus Sinister, which is really unfortunate. But whatever. I mean, to be fair, all INJs to some degree are kind of clumsy, but I don't know. Like, it's really hard to say. Is it SE inferior or is it actually just Ambus Sinister? Or is it more likely with INJs because of SC inferior? Or is it something else? I don't really know. It's like, it's really hard for me to actually say. What's up, Gaming Master? Give me a second. I'm gonna test if somebody donated or not. Actually, never mind. I'm actually going to... God dang it. I'm gonna get rid of this. Also, Sunlit looks really cool with this, side of the world. I don't think I could get this sunset, right? With those sections? I don't think I can. Not like this, at least not with this kind of view. Unless I, like, go to the opposite edge of the world, but it's a pretty cool view. I love the views of these sections, like, seriously. They're pretty cool. Yes, dumb name. Steve is fun. What's up, John? Steve is pretty fun. His ledge guarding is kind of ridiculous, actually, though. He can literally ledge guard any character, which is ridiculous. Or pretty much, I'm pretty sure any character. Or at least any character that doesn't have a multi-hit up B, which is ridiculous, because not a lot of characters even have multi-hit up Bs. Actually, how many characters actually have multiple hit up Bs? You can't? Seriously? That's interesting. Oh, I think it's because he teleports up to the platform, isn't it? Or the ledge, right? Because he grapples on and then he goes back up. Which is quite nice for me. Too bad Arson Joker isn't the same scenario, though. Unless you can somehow use the invincibility, but, I mean, there's that. Honestly, I'm not worried about the Steve matchup, I'll be honest with you, just because Joker just destroys him on the stage. I don't know. I just don't know that much about we still don't know that much about the character, so we don't really know. I'm still scared of that character off stage, though. Oh, they instantly break it. That makes sense. Talking about Steve and Smash. Also, there's one other thing. Remember how I said at the very beginning, I speculated that TNT is very good at ledge guarding. I don't know why many people don't use it as ledge guarding, because it's ridiculous. Let me just say that. At least from what I've seen, it's kind of ridiculous. God dang it. Oh, god dang it. Yeah. Saved. I have saved. That was a pretty big save, though. No, that's what I mean. Like, it's ridiculous. That TNT covers everything except for except for jump and roll, and all you have to do is react. Oh yeah, you could just cover roll down smash with lava. Also, this looks kind of trippy, I'll be honest. I don't even know how I saved that. I don't think of stuff like that quickly, most of the time at least. I need a shovel though, at least. Hello. This is the first time I've actually gotten rid of a shovel since the section started. What's up, Jacob? Also, what was I gonna mention? Oh yeah, minecart TNT is ridiculous because it literally just, you don't even have to care about the explosion. You could just decide, you can down B, collect a few resources, then just minecart the explosion. And you literally just, I'm not saying it's confirmed, but my god, it's really powerful if you can pull it off correctly. I've even managed to actually you can actually put a person with the TNT inside of a minecart. You can put multiple things in a minecart. I'm just gonna point that out real fast. Like, I've literally somehow launched a CPU into a minecart with the piece of TNT. There's an IDJ fair spike. Oh god. What's that, kamikaze? Makes sense. I'm just gonna mention the picks, like how powerful the spikes are. Like a diamond pickaxe spike is ridiculous. The damage output's kind of ridiculous because a charged side smash does like 30 damage. Fairly charged side smash does like 30. It can kill super early as well, which obviously getting diamonds is not that easy in Smash because obviously you're probably fighting a character that can just run you down. I actually feel really bad for characters that I guess Rosalina's actually no, Rosalina can wall out Steve. Characters that are slow and have a one-hit recovery, like Ganon would be, oh god, I don't want to fight Ganon with Steve. That would be horrible. I know I can kind of rush the character down if I'm on stage, but my god, that still sounds horrible. Oh yeah, his roll looks ridiculous. I noticed how his roll looks just ridiculous. It looks hilarious. No, not his roll, his get up. You know when you turn into that tumble state and you're like teching that state? It looks ridiculous. Like, no doubt. It's kind of weird looking. To be fair, you don't have many options when it comes to animations. What's up, Mushu? His dash speed is actually really fast. Like, his actual dash speed, not his run. But it looks so weird, though, because there's, like, no animation to it. His dash dancing looks weird. Like, really weird. To be fair, I haven't really played that much of the character. I haven't done too much labbing. I've done a little bit. Down tilt the forward air works at 0, which is funny. Down tilt's kind of ridiculous. Or, sorry, neutral B, not down tilt. Wait, is it neutral B? No, not neutral B, sorry. It's, yeah, down tilt. The flame, the flint and steel, there we go. Stick it a flint. Up air chains are kind of ridiculous. It's kind of crazy how fast his moves are, though. Up tilt to up smash is the kill confirm at like 100, which is ridiculous on lighter characters specifically. Like, he literally has a kill confirm up tilt up smash. It's like, why does that exist? It's still, his ledge guarding is ridiculous. I don't really eat that many snacks. I just drink water mainly. I have not seen those. That sounds ridiculous, though. This character is just ridiculous. That's the only way I can really describe this character. It's really hard to explain this character without saying ridiculous. It's normal survival. Cheeky Zk. Wait, what is it? Zk, I think? It's not Zeke, it's Zk. Trying to remember. I don't actually remember. Zeke? I thought you said it was Zk. I guess Zeke then. Because I said Zeke and you said Zk. And I was really confused. I don't know why I'm not mining 2 layers, actually. I think it's because I don't want to fall in a cave. I forgot the... I don't know, honestly. I really don't know why I'm not mining one of the 2 layers. This is kind of sketch, I'm not gonna lie, though. This is very sketch. Imagine doing this, like this one line thing, 400 times. You'd mine the entire section gone. Or mine the entire section. If you did this 400 times, or over 400 times. In some cases it would actually be faster, which is weird, but it would be jank as all ever though, if you even tried this. I'm not going to be streaming other games. I don't even know at this point. There's so much I'm thinking about at this point. I literally don't even have like the thought process of playing other games at the moment. I may not even play that much Smash, to be honest with you. But other than that, yeah, I may just play Smash, or I get back into Smash once offline tourneys start hitting back up again, which is gonna be a little while. Because there's no point in me practicing Joker anymore. I've already gotten to the point of this character where I can kind of just breathe combos. I've gotten to that point. Seriously. It's really just gotten to that point. Fox, I'm still really good at. So there's like really no point in me practicing right now. I mean, I've put in so much time with this character at this point. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm kind of just wasting my time at this point. Let me just say that. For now. I'll play a little bit. I mean, I could do a podcast in the future, but I don't know. This is technically a podcast. This is the closest thing to a podcast I'm probably going to meet. This is really close to a podcast. I mean, I kind of just talk about things I would talk on a podcast, so it's like, god dang it. What the heck is this? This is a massive cave. Like, honestly, everything I've mentioned on these streams is literally something I would talk about in a podcast. Besides, obviously, Smash. I'm talking about the psychology. Like, I could do it. I don't know. I would love to actually go in more in depth about how to, like, improve, not improve other people, but show other people how to improve themselves with this. I'm not talking on the basis of like self-help, like and knowing yourself, but it's for the basis of like where you should go with your life, I guess. A good basis, if that makes sense. I'm not saying what you should do, it's just more of something like it would be quite, it's like almost like a career thing, but it's like really not at the same time. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like how to, god dang it, how to improve yourself based on your psychology, I guess. It's kind of like a self-improvement thing, but it's more on the basis of improvement in things in general versus improving yourself. It's knowing yourself well enough where you can improve in things, I guess. So like, I don't know. It's really hard to explain. It's really hard to say. Alright, see ya, Sam. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know what really else to talk about. I'm just talking about this stuff because it's interesting to me in general, and it's I'm trying to get other people interested in it. Mainly because the stuff is actually pretty important. It's kind of almost life-changing, to be honest, if you really understand this stuff. Like, you can prevent so many problems. It's kind of ridiculous with this psychology. Probably the most practical psychology I have seen yet, to be honest with you. Even though it doesn't seem practical on the surface, it really is. Because most psychology honestly isn't that practical, I'll be honest with you. Most familiar with? I would probably have to say... It's actually a pretty interesting question. If you're saying the most research I've done on a type... It's hard for me to say, actually. I'm fairly familiar with other types. I mean... ESFJ is probably, since I have two of them in my life, probably the second most familiar. And then it'd probably be INTP. I mean, I have a pretty good idea of INTPs, pretty good familiarity with them. Yeah, no, it's a lot, dude. It's called it's called analytical psychology, or depth psychology. It's depth. It has a lot of depth to it. Then it's literally meant to be like that. It's analyzing different structures of human civilization to point patterns within people, things, cultures, stuff like that, you know. That's kind of why it's called that. That's not even counting the archetypes, which the archetypes themselves, the 16 archetypes, is, let's just say, god dang it, probably the most important thing everybody should know at least. You don't have to go in super depth like with this science, but you can't at least learn the types, or at least learn your own type, learn how your functions work, your attitudes, what you could become, your most demonic side, your most hateful side, where your happiness comes from, where your hatred comes from, where your joy comes from, what you're unaware of, what your weaknesses are, which is kind of similar. Stuff like that, you know, everything about yourself, basically. I've typed people in 5 minutes before. I mean, it's not that... Actually, no, ESTJs are really easy for me to type. I don't know why, but they just seem like they're way easier for me to type. But I typed an ESTJ in like 5 minutes. It depends on the person. Depending on your type, you may find it easier to type other types. Sounds weird, but yeah. Like, I mean, it also depends on what you've studied. Like, another INFJ could find, like, INTJs easier. To be fair, I don't even know when INTJ. Here's the types I haven't actually, that I know of, have not encountered in real life. Technically an ENTP, I mean, I know my friend's cousin is one, but I didn't know he was an ENTP at the time, so I don't really count that. A ESFP, I know there's probably like 2 ESFPs that I know I've been around, but I haven't actually studied their behaviors. What else types are there? I think that's... What else haven't I seen? I think I've seen the rest. I'm pretty sure I've at least seen... What's up, Sam? Yes, it is. What's up, Ari? Yeah, I'm almost done, guys. Don't forget, I have to get rid of the rest of the lava, and I have to get rid of, and I have to place torches, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll end the stream at that point. I don't know, to be honest. Hard for me to say. Thank you, Sam. Even though this section took way longer than it should. I should have finished this like 2 weeks ago. Like, seriously. I should have finished it. But to be fair, didn't really put too much time into this section last month. So, I mean, it explains why, to be honest, but whatever. I'm hoping to put more time into it. I did not take a month break. I took a month break from streaming. I didn't actually take a month break from the project. I was working on it periodically, like very slowly, I'll be honest. Especially around layers 40 to 30 something. High 40s to about high 30s is when I was going pretty slow. I wasted quite a bit of time. Yes, I will. To be fair, Mr. Yellow, you should have seen the stream, the delay on the old software I was using. I could actually decrease the delay more. I just don't know if my internet can take it. I don't know what it takes to run delay. Like, I don't know what the delay takes to run. Or, you get the idea. I don't know if I don't know if it affects your internet with delay. Let's go with that. Better way to say it. What I mean by effect is because my internet's pretty slow anyway, so it's like... It's hard for me to say. .5% of the world. Yeah. It's weird. It's a weird percentage. Trust me, me and my friend calculated it. I don't know, I don't even remember how we calculated it, but we somehow calculated it. We had calculated it back in the 17 million section when he was over. Oh god, I did not see that lava. I don't even know how I reacted to that lava, I'll be honest. Yeah. Also, this section's gonna look how weird this looks. Like, this looks actually kind of cool, but at the same time, I should use this as a thumbnail, in the section update video. Give me a second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll get a better view of it. Let's go with that. Look at this weird view. It's so weird. Let me go back. Let me go look at stream labels real fast. I'm gonna see if I can, What? God dang it, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it doesn't actually show your... thing. I didn't mean to click that. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff up, and then I'll go ahead and, Actually, wait, I'm gonna go fill up the lava. And then I will go ahead and go and finish, placing torches, or start placing them, I guess. I'm gonna leave the beacons there. I don't know if I'll start the next section or not. I may just do the update, I don't know, actually. Not that long. What's up, Atomic? Oh yeah, I forgot to say it takes... Wait. Wait a minute, where is the actual alert though? Thank you, Gavin. Let's see here. Let's see if I can add something. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm gonna test something real fast. Let's see, boom. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I tested a donation. Or not tested the thing, but... Okay, so it shows that. Where's your alert, though? It doesn't even show it on Streamlabs labels. Which is weird. Really weird, actually. So there's sub alerts, and there's donation alerts. Those are the two main ones. Is there any more lava I need to get rid of before I head off? Yes, there is. Why'd the lava look like dirt, or the dirt look like lava for some reason? I don't know. I think I'm going insane. I think that's going night. Yeah, when it comes to, I don't know what's gonna happen on the last stream. Like, it may get to the point where people literally forget that I even exist. Because of how long it's been. I don't know. Or it's just gonna blow up to an insane degree. Like, I'm into an immense degree. I feel like nothing's gonna happen or everything's gonna happen. I don't think there's gonna be any in between. To be fair, somehow Kilo went from found at 24 subscribers to in what, like 2 or 3 streams? No, not 2 or 3 streams. He went from in like a month he was found and put on Reddit and sent to Venom. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've already been seen by literally thousands and thousands of people, but it's just more like, will they come back? That's the real question. Brema. Alright, I think it's it. Pretty sure. Also, there's still... Somehow there's still stone and blocks over here, which is crazy. Like, majority it's iFunny and Reddit. That's literally what I know people come from, at least. I mean, I would tell people. But to be fair, I think we live in like a... I know we live in the same time zone. I know we don't live in the same state, though, so... The chances of it even happening are probably like nothing. Yeah, he's still gaining. It's slowing a lot, actually, but he's still gaining. He's actually over 10,000 subscribers more, which is crazy. I remember when he was over 15,000 less. When he first blew up. He first blew up, he had 20k, I think, after the stream, and now he's at, what, 35k? He's gained 15k, at least that I know of, since the stream happened. Alright, I want to just put all this in here for now. Because I really don't need any of this. But I will need... at least... I always overestimate how many torches every single time, I swear. I know I'm still losing, it's really weird. But just you wait to the end of this project. I swear, it's gonna go crazy once I finish this project. It probably will go crazy. I know, he's literally got 1,000 subscribers for free. Okay, not for free, but pretty much. I mean, he didn't spend... It's not like he spent literally months and months on it, like Kilo did. He got to, what, 3 million? No, I don't think he even got to 3 million, did he? What did he even get to? I don't remember. What was his record? Oh, shoot. It's not paying attention. I mean, yeah, Scenic is in Mr. Beast Gaming. Even though he's not even going to upload that video to... Wait, isn't it uploading today? That video he was talking about? I think I only need, like, a shulker box and a half or something like that. It really sucks using this much coal, though. Just to get torches, but whatever. It's alright. Oh well, I'm gonna have to use all this coal anyway. He probably won't. I really doubt he'll gain many. I mean, to be fair, Sword King, he got shouted out twice, do mind you, by Sky Does Minecraft. His video even got 1 million views, and he had a lot of subscribers, dead subscribers after that. Twice, and do mind you, I think he had like 3 million subscribers at the time. I am monetized. I just don't monetize the streams. Because there's literally no point in monetizing the streams because I have donations or anything like that, even though for some reason donations don't really work that well. Whatever. To be fair, donations are really only going to be important. Like, the donation system's only going to be truly important by the end of the stream. Okay, I don't know why I got this much coal, but whatever. Because, here's the thing. I remember when Kilo was doing his streams, he had so many donations. He couldn't even keep up with donations. Think about that for a second. He couldn't keep up with donations. That's not even counting any comments or anything of that sort. Like, that's ridiculous. To be fair, he wasn't reading that fast for some reason. An anti-ghost ping bot. It's kind of funny. Because I can obviously read very quickly, but, like, to be fair, I've literally introduced almost 400 people. I don't know how many people were actually, that were on stream, but it was a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people. I was pretty much out of breath by the time the end of the stream happened. I hope I didn't overestimate again. Because I probably did, knowing me. Yeah, I know about that. I am on, oh shoot, not paying attention. 1.14 Legacy Minecraft PS4 Edition, I guess is the best way to say it. I know I said that completely backwards, but whatever. Oh, this is fun actually doing this. Wait, I'm gonna check this out. My friend made this at, I think it was at the 3 million block mark. It's incredibly useful actually, going across the world. I didn't really use it that often until recently, when I actually have to use it because I have to fly across the entire world. Also, I love how the beacons, look at the beacons on the map. It looks so cool. Because you never see that unless you finish the or you'll never see that unless I finish the section. Also, my friend built that as well. A few of my friends have built stuff, so. God, this looks ridiculous. I love all my beds right here. This is like corner block, or almost corner block. This looks ridiculous, though. Hey, at least I finally can say I can walk across the entire world without any problems. It still looks ridiculous, though. Hey, this looks ridiculous. How it, like, edges off to the side. It's gonna be a lot harder to find, to place torches, though. Show you guys the next section real fast. Actually, no, I'm just gonna do this. I have plenty of time to just do that later. God dang it. This is gonna be annoying for me, but whatever. I have to do it without grabbing any blocks. Hopefully by the time I come back, though, they should be good. Three by 3. There you go. I may do a nighttime update video. I don't know, maybe. That would be interesting. I'll keep some stone actually to fill in spots. Whatever. Spots. Why am I always doing this to me? Why did I just say that sentence? I have no idea. I'm glad this isn't real life. It'd be way more awkward than this. Trust me, I could really make any situation awkward. I'm pretty sure many people would agree with me on that one and probably agree that they will do it as well. Or can do it as well. I'm gonna watch out for misplaced torches. I try my hardest, but I obviously will eventually mess up. Like I did in the 50% section. I don't mess up very often with these, with placing these torches most of the time. I mean, if I notice it like that one. But most of the time I will notice it. I mean, there are very few times where I don't notice it, like that one time. On the 50%. Alright, see ya, Gaming Master. Definitely have to embrace the awkwardness. Too bad it makes me kind of feel stupid, not gonna lie, sometimes. Depending on the awkwardness, on the situation. It's like, what do they think of me? Actually, not really what think of me. How do they view me? Even though I don't actually care that much about how much they view me, but at the same time, I'm still kind of... It's still in the back of my mind. Okay, that's 3 wide. I get kind of tripped up sometimes with this. Making tomato sauce explode. Hopefully I haven't messed up any. I don't think I have, though. Alright, see ya, Mr. Yellow. I need to start going a little bit quicker. Even though I hate doing this, actually. Doing the wall ones, because it's so easy to mess this up. One small misjudgment, and I basically have the entire thing. I'm actually scared of all the torches being misplaced, because imagine, like, at the very beginning of this project, it was the most crucial part of this project is with the torch, or the most crucial torch placements are the beginning ones. Nah, I'm just gonna use torches. Mainly for nighttime. Nighttime's the only reason. I kinda need torches. Well, I don't need them, but they do look cool. Also, people talk about destroying the stone in between. I'd have to get rid of the torches, and it would just become incredibly dark at that point. Okay, I should be good. At least when it comes to, torches. Or at least when it comes to block placing. See, like this one I messed up. I have to double check some of these. Okay, I should be good. Now I can do it a lot easier. I'm kind of glad I have this stone though, because of this. I didn't even know there was stone or lava left. I'm still not too sure if it's gonna blow up, but there's a very high chance of it blowing up by the end of the project. It may blow up randomly, you never know. This channel is weird. What's up, Mikey? Or Mickey? I don't know. Really? So, Alan? I'm playing on the Legacy Edition, the Minecraft PS4 Edition. 1.14 is the highest update. I have a video on that. What does it say? Slobbery Nova. Interesting. Because I actually don't remember my reasons that much. I'll be honest, it's kind of weird. I just made a video on it. What's up, CJ Designs? I actually don't remember your name. Kind of interesting. I usually remember quite a few people's names. To be fair, if you were during that stream, that giant stream with like 400 people, probably won't remember your name. Oh, okay, gotcha. What's up, Ally? Or Ally? With sponges, lots of sponges, like hundreds of sponges. I don't mean hundreds of sponges at a time, I mean like, I use a stack of sponges. For some reason, somehow, it glitched and duplicated, I don't know. Don't ask me. There were somehow I had like 74 sponges in one spot, and those same sponges duplicated in another spot. That was ridiculous, but I don't know. Don't ask me. I have no idea why that happened, but let me just say it's like about 100 or so sponges over a period of like, sorry, thousands of sponges technically, in a section, but I only have like 100 sponges total. I don't know why that happened. It was like a gift from the gods, though. Also, what the heck? What the heck? This is really all I do in Minecraft because I spend so much time doing this in Minecraft. Is that a reason why? Besides that, that's really about it. I mean, I don't really have a lot of time to do other... I mean, I do have time to do other things, but I don't have the time, at least in terms of, playing Minecraft, because I play other games like Smash, and I don't really play that much Beat Saber anymore. I play a little bit, but... And I just want to focus on this project for once, instead of just splitting my focus. I need to just only focus on this project. I need to stop splitting my focus so much. It's not really good for me. If I have to split my focus, then sure, okay. But if I don't have to and I can just focus on this, then I need to just focus on this. God dang it. Yeah. I don't really have a favorite SpongeBob episode. I've seen all of them too. Or at least all the... from seasons 1 to... before the new era, I guess. A little bit of the new era, but pretty much all the old era, though. Give me a second. I don't know. I don't know at the moment. I may come back to Beat Saber, though. Because it's so fun. I was pretty good at it, too. Because I did put quite the focus into it at some point. Like, pretty good at it. I don't know what you consider pretty good, though, because I have pretty high standards, so... Pretty good for me could be, like, godly for some people. So I'm not really too sure. Maybe I should destroy people and maybe actually not destroy. I'm pretty far behind, I'll be honest with you, in the game in terms of this community. Some of those guys are so good at accuracy, it's kind of ridiculous. I think I could get pretty good at accuracy. I'm just not that great. I have a lot of skill, but I just don't have the accuracy to keep up with some of these people. I probably have enough skill to keep up with at least the top 500 people in the world, but I don't know. It's really hard for me to say. Probably top 500. I mean, there's a select few that go beyond, that can beat ranked maps with good accuracy, but whatever. If you actually found the seed, that would be kind of insane, actually. Good luck finding the seed, though, because this is back in... I made this world back in a TU title update 30-something of console, so I don't know about finding the seed. Especially with the new biome updates and stuff like that. It's like, what's the point? There's no point in getting a seed number whenever, like, this world's been through so much stuff. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about... I thought you found this seed. I was like, what the heck? It's like, how did you do that? To be fair, there's been some crazy people in the community when it comes to finding stuff like seeds and stuff like that. Like the skull painting video I saw a while back. Or the what is it called? It's at that update screen. Or the world yeah. What is it called? The world thing. Don't remember. God dang it. I don't know, it's like when you create a world, it has that little icon. Alright, see you, Gavin. I wish that's probably one of my bigger regrets, is not having more save states of this world. I have save states from the world record, but that's really about it. That's as far... No, actually, never mind. I do have a copy back in... before the project was even started, but I don't have the original copy of the world, if that makes sense. It is technically possible to get this world back. I would have to go reverse update to a specific version, but I don't know, it'd be very difficult. Whoa, that was weird. I mean, it's the closest thing to the original seed as I can get. I mean, it's not like there was much different. It's not much. Actually, you know what? I may show you guys the old world. I'll show you guys an old copy. I'll show you guys how big this, not just how big this world is, how big this mine is. Just to put in perspective how much I've mined. It's a really good way to put in perspective how much I've mined. It really is. Also, speaking of that, I'm gonna go this way. Actually, no, it's not a good idea. So yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's gonna be some squeaking in the background. Because my dog found his toy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got you. Here. Where's your toy? What the heck did you put it? What the heck did it go? What the heck did you do with it? Whatever. What's it, Thomas? What the heck? Oh, there it is. Go get it. That was a horrible throw. Here. God dang it, that was also a horrible throw. Psst. There you go. Never mind, he's back. Oh my god, I swear, man. Sit down, please. Go over there. There you go. I don't have it. I didn't throw it over there. Okay, he's gonna be busy looking for it for a while, so. Why is there an egg down here? Whatever. And chickens don't die normally. They don't take fall damage, so. That makes it even weirder. That's so weird. What's up, Lambent? I need to go back. Just to make sure I'm doing this correctly. I don't want to mess this up. Oh, he found it. I will be mining the Nether the End. Yeah, this is much easier. The way to do it like this. I don't know why I didn't do it like this last time. That was kind of a stupid idea to try it the other way. Whatever. After that, I have no idea what I'm doing, if you're wondering. It takes a lot of weird amounts of coordination with my eyes because I have to focus on where the next block is. It's not that great. I think a lot of people could do this much easier than me. Or at least it would take less, oh my god, less mental, Jesus Christ. Of course you had to get louder whenever I started talking. What's up, Graham? He wasn't doing it for attention, he was just doing it, I don't know. Because it's him. That's why. Only way to explain it, because that dog is crazy. What the heck are you doing? Okay. Whatever. And yes, I do see those diamonds. I'm not collecting them. I mean, he is, but he's so aggressive sometimes. I swear, this dog is like... He's something else. Honestly, I think there's only one word to describe this dog, and it's dominance. That's the only way to describe this dog, I swear. What are you doing? Oh god, they're gonna start fighting. This is gonna be weird, trust me. Especially on the mic. If they actually start fighting. I may have to move them into a different room, actually. Maybe. You know what? Screw it. You guys will hear dogs fighting. Actually, it's not really fighting. It's like groaning. Hopefully they don't start barking. It'd be really loud in here. If they start barking, then I'll move them. Yeah. No, it didn't begin till now, trust me. Yeah. No, it like actually begun now. God, that sounds disgusting, but at the same time, kind of demonic. Oh, they just stopped. What the heck? They don't stop most of the time that early. What time is it? God dang, it's already 7:30. Yeah, it was like oddly disgusting though at the same time. Okay, I wouldn't consider it disgusting, it was just very demonic. I wonder why they just stopped randomly. They literally just straight up just stopped. For some reason. I don't know. He just chilled out. Both dogs went from like super hyper to chilled in about 10 seconds for some reason. I don't know why though. That usually doesn't happen. It takes some either to leave the room, both of them to leave the room separate from each other or something. Yeah, it is really weird, isn't it? I'm just gonna switch different ways to do this just because, why not? Way is technically faster. I'm really surprised some of these torches don't actually mess up anything. Like these misplaced torches don't actually mess up any of the alignments of the other torches. What's up, Lego? What does that say? Lego? Lego Juicy? Yeah, the uniformity is pretty interesting. It's kind of why I kept it like that. This pattern is all around the entire world, so I never changed the pattern once in this entire thing. I stuck to this one pattern only. I don't even want to know how many torches I went through, though. I'm really kind of scared to know. I probably went to like at least a couple thousand maybe like 10,000 torches or something ridiculous like that. Possibly. What's up, Days? Yep, I did finish the section. It was a long overdue section, but whatever. I think so, yes. Actually, no, I may not stream tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on when I finish the video. Because I'm going to be making the video tomorrow, so. Yeah, there's that. Wow, that looks so awkward. That's even more awkward. God dang it. Wait, no. It's 3 apart. It's 2 apart. No. God dang it. Is that really awkward or what? To be fair, this is the corner of the world. There's no way I could have predicted this. Video, the update video. The 25 million block update showcase video. I will not. It'd be the biggest pain in the world if I tried that. I will at least I can replace the ore on the ground, but I'm not going to replace, I'm not just going to mine all the stone. Yeah, this is awkward. This part is really awkward, I'll be honest. Like, there's no way, I don't think it's possible to make this perfectly even, so whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna be mining. I'm gonna try to get all the ore from the ground. It's gonna take a while though. Wait, what? Did I mess up something on the other side? I think I've really messed up the other side. Give me a second. Cause I'm getting really confused here. Why this is happening. Yeah, I messed up the side. I need to just remove all this. God dang it. I knew that was gonna happen at some point. Thank God I stopped myself before it happened. I just realized I uncovered the third corner of the world, and then the final corner is gonna be the last section. I'm basically just uncovering all four sides of the world, or all corners of the world, with this project. Fully uncovering it. I mean, it sounds interesting, but I don't know about that. I think I'm just gonna keep it stock, normal. It'd be interesting though if I covered the entire world in obsidian. Like if I made the entire world an obsidian cube. It'd be like the darkest thing in existence. Actually, no, if I get black concrete. So, I'm not too sure what happened on this section. But I'll go back to this later. So wait, something happened here. Give me a second. Something happened here. I'm not too sure what. But something happened when I was placing all these. Because it should be even. Also, I was going to mention I'm not draining tomorrow either. I'm just placing sand. Or not placing sand, but that's the first step is placing sand. Then draining. Removing everything to the surface. Removing everything to surface level. And then, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. I will have to fix the torches on the ground though, on the other sections. This takes so much mental energy. I may not look at the chat for a minute, so don't ask any questions or anything like that, so. Just because it's extremely easy for me to mess this up. I've watched like one episode of Phil, so I wasn't really interested. I'm not really actually that interested in Let's Plays. That's technically a Let's Plays. Yeah, I decided to look at the chat whenever. Just because using this is so difficult. Doing this while, yeah. It's just so difficult. I may have to finish this tomorrow, actually. What time is it? Because I need actually better sleep. I've been getting like 7 hours, which isn't enough, to be honest with you. Okay, the water drain isn't bad, because it's very clean. Like, I don't have to deal with the resources, I don't have to deal with pickaxes breaking, sugar box management, stuff like that, you know. It just takes 50% longer. Literally 50% longer. I think each section takes 120 hours, I think. And the time lapse took 200 or something like that. It may be a little bit less than 50%. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I think each section takes 120 hours. It could be a bit more, depending on what section you're dealing with. I'm not really too sure though. I think 120 hours is not counting water. Like if everything was stone, it'd take I think 120 hours. It probably takes 130 or 140 hours total. Maybe 150 if you count the water too. I don't know. It's really hard for me to say. There's just so much extra stuff you have to do in this project, in survival at least. There could be even more extra stuff if I kept all the stone blocks. That would take way longer though. But yeah. It's kind of a lot of management stuff, which I don't like managing that much. Why do you think I forget things so often? Just like at my job, I swear to God. It's like actually like, it's painful. I hate the detail orientation of the job that I have. It's very painful. No, I know, this is just gonna look like one giant chunk error. What's up, cool Travis? I didn't even see who wrote that comment. Chill now. Yeah, no. I think it's actually impossible, even with repairing, besides mending, the other repairing with the anvil. I think it's still impossible to actually mine an entire world. It's literally impossible without mending. This project's actually impossible without mending, unless you want to do it with iron tools. But good luck. I think the only way you can do that, it'd be extremely painful, but you'd have to go to the end and farm, like reset your end every time, and go to end cities every single time you need a pickaxe, which is very painful. Because you have to get diamonds somehow. This project's actually impossible without diamonds. Or without mending. Literally. It's kind of crazy. I think you can do most of the world. I think you can do like 3/4 of it or something like that before you run out, which is crazy. But I know now, even if I used all the diamonds, if I used diamonds now, I would definitely have enough for the end, for the entire thing. Stone pickaxes would be the biggest pain in the world. You're better off doing stone than iron, honestly. Well, actually, no, not really. I don't know. Can you even... I don't think you can even... Could you even mine an entire world with just iron pickaxes? Is it even possible to use one type of pickaxe besides wood? That would be interesting to know. Using just the resources in your world, not counting like farms, iron farms, and gold farms and stuff like that. Pretty much creating my own super flat. The most unique super flat out there, though. I don't think there's actually gonna be a world like this. Weirdly enough, it's kind of hard to believe, but in some ways it kind of is. I mean, it's a limited console world, so you can't actually use world edit. You can't create this in a custom super flat, so I mean, I think there is probably a way to do world sizes, but that would be very difficult, I think. Well, I think you could do custom world sizes with world edit. I don't know. Unless you use, like, program games, or program the world border. That's the only exception. I think it's the only way you can do it. So, Jaws and Hectic. That I know of, this is like the only one of a kind world. I'm gonna make this world a download for PS4, or actually I think you can transfer it to Xbox as well. Imagine monetizing a world download. So it's like you have to pay $5 to own this world. It's just a blank slate. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do something like that. Or would I? Just kidding. I don't know. I don't know if I don't think I would do something like that. That would be ridiculous, actually. If you made it monetized. If I monetized the world download. I think that would be hilarious, but at the same time, that'd be kind of ridiculous. How the flat earth looks like, yeah. I don't know if I'm actually gonna finish this today. I thought I actually would. I know I started streaming a bit later, but dang. What's up, Tubez? What's up, Ian? Jesus. God dang it. God dang it. Keep messing this up. What the heck is going on? Am I like double clicking or something? Can you actually? Oh my god, you can actually almost with speed 2 and haste 2 you can almost go quick. Or almost place them one by one. If that makes sense. What the heck is going on here? This is why I double check my choices, because I have no idea what the heck is happening there. I know. The map looks really interesting. I want to show you guys how exponentially amount of block, or how exponential each section gets after a while in terms of surface area or volume of blocks. It's kind of ridiculous. I'll show you guys the original section before I even actually started the project itself. This is a section I had before the project was actually created officially. I had some ideas beforehand, but I didn't really like make it a full-time thing till like the second section. By full-time I mean like an actual putting into motion type of thing. Yes, I have brain lag sometimes. To be fair, this takes a lot of weird amounts of mental energy for me, at least. Oh god, I definitely don't have enough torches. I've really overestimated this, or underestimated this time. I could technically count how many torches I have. I would have to figure out how many torches there are. I don't know how to actually figure that out. Never mind. That actually involves quite a bit of math, actually. Which I could probably do, it'd just be quite difficult. To be honest. No, it's not that. It's just doing this specifically. I can do things for hours on end. It's just doing this just because focusing on what block I'm having to place for hours is kind of painful. Like, moving at that speed, it's kind of hard to follow. It's just about following. I can't check stats like that. Sadly, not on PS4 at least. It is possible. I think I would have to, I know what to do. I would have to, I'd have to figure out how many, torches are in one direction, and then multiply that by 4. I'm pretty sure that's what I have to do. I could technically do that right now, actually. How many theoretical torches would I need? I'm gonna go do that right now, actually. It won't take that long, trust me. No, no, no. I can do it right now, actually. I'm pretty sure this is the most accurate way to do it. I think this is how you do it. I could be wrong, though. Alright, so I have to do this. It's this times by 4, I'm pretty sure. Oh god, wait a minute. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 6, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, 102, 104, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. I hope I didn't mess that up. You know what, whatever. Let's just do, I know how to do it. You do 862 divide by 3, multiply by 2. That's how you do it. Do that number real fast. And then I think you square it. I could be wrong, though. Okay, so I'll tell you why I got that calculation in my head. So it's 2 torches, right? It's every 3rd block, or every 4th block. So, wait, no. It's 862 divided by 4. What's up, Ash? You're good, Ash. Okay, so I think it's actually divided by 4. So it's 2 torches in a given area, right? Divide by 4. I don't know how accurate this actually is. And then you... Wait, no. It's... Shoot, wait a minute. It's... What did I say? It was 2 divided by 3. What was my reasoning? I forgot. Okay, so it's... Shoot. God, this is going to be kind of hard to do, but... Okay, so it's two torches in a given area within 3 blocks. So it would be this, 2 torches, so it's 2. No, it's 3 divided by 2. So do 3, I think it's 3 divided by 2 or 2 divided by 3. Multiply that number by 4 and then square it. I'm pretty sure that's correct. No, this is theoretical. This is how many torches... This is how many torches I could have used, possible. This is how many torches are if I mine the entire thing. I'm pretty sure this is correct. Um, 862 by 862. Okay, so the entire world is 862 by 862, but you cannot... Good luck doing the calculations on this world right now of what I've mined, because it's kind of difficult. I forgot to mention that. So it's 2 divided by 3 times 4 wait, no. It's 2 divided by 3 times 862 divided by 4 squared. Hope you got that. I hope you got that calculation down, because that's what I deduced. There you go. That's the full calculation. I forgot to mention that. Okay, so it's not 4 blocks between the torches, it's every 4th block, if that makes sense. That's why I'm saying divide by 4. Telling you, that's the calculation. It's literally 2 divided by 3 times 862 divided by 4 squared. It's such a weird number, but it's 8, it's out of a surface area of 3 blocks, there's 2 torches. So 2 divided by 3 blocks per block, or per square of 3 area. So 2 over 3. And then it's 862 all the way across from one end to another. And there's every 4th block. 862 divided by 4, and then you square it. The squaring is how much. The squaring one's hard to say, but it's I'm pretty sure you square it, because it's 862 times 862, because it's that amount of torches squared, because it's a surface area. Remember that. It's not volume, it's surface area. It's not volume. Don't do volume. It's just surface area. I'm telling you the calculations right here. It's literally 2 divided by 3 times 862 divided by 4 squared. That's the calculation. I need to start actually doing things. It's all the same, Sam. It's all the same throughout the entire world. Just trust me when I tell you this. That's the calculation for this world. It's all the same. This entire, if you just repeated, like if you took out all of this, take out all of this stuff right here, and you just repeated the pattern over and over and over again, all the way across the entire world, that's pretty much it. I don't know where you got 2 fists from, but oh well. Or is it 3 divided? I don't know if it's 3 divided by 2 or 2 divided by 3. I don't know which one it actually is. You're gonna have to probably give me both calculations just to see how accurate they actually are. The 2 by 3 is, okay, look at this. Alright, so it's 2 in this, wait, it's 3 this way, 3 this way. I'm gonna get a better area. I'm pretty sure these are the calculations, but I'll redo them real fast. Okay, let's look at this real fast. So it's 3 this way, 3 this way. So regardless of the direction that you go, it's gonna be this way. It's gonna be the same. I'm pretty sure on this, it's gonna be the same. Regardless of the direction you go, it's going to be 3. It's gonna be 3 blocks in between 2 torches. So 3 blocks, 2 torches. 3 blocks, 2 torches. It's like this to this. It's really hard to explain, but I'm pretty sure. Wait, where's the ravine? Just try the calculations, see what you add up to. Just try them. We may not get the most accurate result, but it's 3 blocks between the torch. It's 3 blocks in a total area given the torches. Just try these calculations, see what you get, and see what you get. No, that's the 2/3 is the 2 blocks with 1 apart. That's where the 2/3 comes from, Sam. That's where the 2/3 comes, because it's 2 torches in a 3 block area. See these? 3 block. There's 3 blocks, 2 torches. 2/3. It takes up, the torches take up 2/3 of the space. That's why I'm saying 2/3. 20,000. Oh my god, that's absolutely insane. That's accurate, actually. I think that's pretty accurate. That makes sense, I'll be honest. That's pretty accurate. I don't know how accurate that actually is, but so yeah, it's 2/3. No, you forgot squared. No. It's 2/3 times 862 divided by 4 squared. It's divide by 4 and then you square it. You got the other things correct though. I don't know, like, this is kind of more of a head thing. I'm kind of using just pure logic, but whatever. I don't know. 100%. I'm not really a math genius, but this is kind of something I just kind of... Yeah. I'm not even that good at math. I just kind of can somehow do problems somehow. I don't want to know. I don't know if it's 2/3 or 3. No, you know what? It has to be 2. Actually, no, I think it has to be 2/3. So I think another way to do this, I know you were talking about another direction. So let's say that you have... I'll figure out more calculations in a second. It's definitely interesting trying to calculate. Yeah, I'll try to figure out more calculations. If how accurate that actually is. I'll see if the other direction makes sense. I'll have to test with I hope this is enough. Because you have the other direction, which is a third in 3 blocks in between. Yeah, I don't think it actually matters. Because they're all 3 blocks apart from each other. Four ninths blocks. So you're talking if they're like, you're talking like 3 here and 3 here, so 6. I think we need a bigger sample size actually. Let's try. Okay, here we go. 3, 6, 9, 4, 9. Okay, you're doing like. Wait, check this out. I think this is a more accurate way to do it. So 4 ninths. So out of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 with 10 blocks, 10 14ths is 5/7. And this is a total area of 5, 6, or 5 times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 45 blocks. This is going to be really hard to calculate. Ooh, 297. Oh my god. If it really is, okay, if it really is 297,000, that'd be insane, but I don't think that's actually accurate. I'm gonna have to keep doing more stuff. I don't know, honestly. We could do... I see what you're saying with the 4 9s, but that's only one... That's it. That's in... Yeah, that's in a given... That's in... Oh my god. That's in a given direction. We would have to calculate the surface... I think there is a way. You'd have to figure out the length and the width. What's up, cool boys? It's been... My day's been pretty well. I would have to figure out the length of one side and the width of another. Luckily, I have a part of my world already done for me. Alright, I think I have it. I know how to do this actually. I know how to figure out this accurately. I'm pretty sure. It's gonna take a little bit more effort, I would think, but alright, let's see here. I don't even know if 297,000 sounds accurate or not. 20,000 sounds a lot less accurate, actually, thinking about it. Alright, so this is what I'm going to calculate. Alright, here we go. Alright, so in a given area, not counting that, let's say let's assume all edges have just one torch. Because it's not going to be 100% accurate, obviously. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 3 torches every 7 blocks. So you would have to do the ratio of the torches to the blocks and then divide 862 by 7. I hope you remember that. Give me a second. Stream for about like 45 minutes to an hour, something like that. Okay, so what do you mean 2 every 5 blocks? Well, I mean if you count 1, okay, this is assuming everything has an edge. 1 block per edge. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7. And even if you count this on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's 3 torches per 7 blocks for one direction. This is counting one direction, right? So it's 3/7. 3 torches per block. 3/7. Regardless, it's always 3 torches per 7 blocks. And then you would have to divide 862 by 7 and then multiply 3/7. Wait, shoot. No, it's 7 blocks per 3 torches. If that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that's uneven. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean by the irregularity thing, but let's see here. How would you count the edges then? Oh well, I guess we'll ignore the edges for now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 6. And then it's... What about the other edge though? What's up, Ark? Alright, so one edge is... Actually, no, wait. One edge is 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait. Out of 5 blocks, it'd be 2/5. Then it'd be 2/6. So you'd have to do 862. You'd have to do 862 divided by... Wait, it's 1/3. Wouldn't it be 1/4? Wait, it can't be 2/5 though. Wait, I mean wait. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it just continues? How would it be 1/4 then? It can't be 1/4 though, because it's 2 torches per quarter, unless you're counting different edges. Wait, how can it be 1/4 though? Because it'd be two torches per quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I see what you mean now. With the 1/4. I was thinking of I don't know what I was thinking actually. Okay, so that's really interesting. What's up, Jason? Okay, so we have 1/4 and 1/3, right? So one part of the world has a quarter. So one, and another part has a third. So you just have to do 862 divided by 3. Get that number, and then multiply it by 862. Yeah, pretty much. It's quarter of it. That's kind of interesting, actually, that a quarter of it. That's actually really interesting that it's 25%. One side is 25% and one side is a third. That's really interesting, actually. That it ended up like that. I know this torch layout is really confusing in some cases. Wait a minute, I was correct earlier then. Because I said divide by 4, because there were 3 blocks in between. I, for some reason, like, redirected myself to 2 fists. I don't know why. I was actually correct earlier with this notion. Which is really funny. That I, like, re-corrected myself to be wrong. What the heck? Yeah. 61,000? Oh my god, dude. That's absolutely insane. So I actually corrected myself to being wrong for some reason. Like, I was actually right the first time and then thought differently the second time and got completely tracked off. Which is really funny. Whatever. That's really weird and kind of annoying actually that I did that. Whatever. 61,000 torches is insane though. That means I use 60,000 coal and 61,000, or 61,000 coal, 61,000 sticks. Or 62,000. That's really funny. What was the original premise? It was 2/3. Maybe I just, okay, yeah, I kind of just assumed that they were both, the same area. Even though they look like they're the same, they just, the way they're structured is differently. It's really just twice as many it's 1/4 of the world, every 4th block. For some reason I thought it was 2 fists, even though I corrected myself the first time. And then it's two blocks. I don't know. There'd be an easier way to do this. What's up, Davis? Oh, wait. It's divided by 4, never mind. But isn't it? Wait, shoot. I'm really off right now, seriously. Yep, it's divided by 4. I'm really off tonight. Holy Jesus. $15,000. It's still ridiculous. 15,000 coal and 15,000 sticks is still kind of ridiculous. To be fair, I'm surprised I'm not falling asleep on the stream, I'll be honest. I was actually falling asleep earlier before the stream, which wasn't a good sign. I was actually considering not really streaming, I'll be honest. Because I was so tired. Well, whatever. What else could I talk about with personality? I could talk about ignorance of people's thinking. That'd be interesting. Also, that's the reason I don't do math. That was just all headcanon math. It wasn't anything that was too great. It was kind of just quick math, but whatever. That's why I shouldn't trust quick math unless I actually know math. Yeah, let's talk about ignorance of thinking. I don't know the longest I've been, actually. Not that long. It can be a bad thing. Oh, okay. If you're wondering how many sections this world has, it's around 18. That I know of, I think it's around 18. Do 18 times 6.5, what do you get? I think it's roughly 18 if I remember correctly. I don't actually, my memory isn't that great, so maybe not actually. That's really interesting. That shows you how how well I space these torches, though. Just do 18 times 6.5. What does that equal? They probably could. There probably is one math trick, to be honest with you. Knowing math, I mean, come on. To be fair, I've never been that great with math, unless I, like, got really good. Unless I actually tried in it. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really try that hard in math. I didn't really like math that much, though. $117. Okay, do 18 times 6. What's 18 times 6? Is that 106? No, 104, I think. Maybe it's closer to 14. Actually, do okay, this is gonna be a lot, trust me. Remember this. It's 431 times 100. I cannot think right now, holy god. So it's, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, 100 times 431 times 64. You should get a number around 2.7 million something. I don't actually remember. It's been a while. And then divide that number by 862 times 862 times 64. Hope you remember that. Shouldn't be that hard though. Yeah, I am so off right now, I swear to god. Yeah. 2.58, 2.758. Okay, so wait, what? I don't understand. How did you get 2.758? So pretty much take the world border wait, there's no wait, how did you get Yeah, it does start a little off, Sam. How is it do 48 million? No, it has to be around no, I think it's 17 sections actually. Alright, let's just talk about TI versus TE thinking, stuff like that. Something I can actually talk about without losing my mind because of my thinking process is like tapped. Mental capacity is just tapped at the moment, but I shouldn't have tried doing math with right now, but alright, let's talk about it. It's the ignorance of both of them. the heck is... What the heck is going on here? I may have screwed up this just a bit. Alright, so TI versus TE, I'll just explain both functions and I'll talk about the ignorance of both. TE is extroverted thinking, it's the thoughts of other people, it's... Dude, yeah, I really shouldn't have done that. I could barely even do this, talk about personality stuff. TE is other people's thoughts. It could be other, it doesn't have to be people, it could be other things. Knowledge, it's data. It's pretty much just pure data. It's that's really about it. I mean, it's reference points. It's reference points of other thinking, of other people's thinking or other things thinking, whatever. Sup, Gaming Master? Okay, so TI is... It's also status, which is technically what people think of you. Money is also TE. Alright, so TI is introverted thinking. It's your own logical process. It's also good for problem solving as well. Most of the time. As long as you have the knowledge. If you don't actually have the knowledge, good luck solving it. Like earlier, I didn't actually fully have the knowledge or the brain power at the moment to do it, to process it, the numbers. So, yeah, it was kind of mush at that point. TI is also... It can be truth. They could criticize. It can be used for criticizing other people as well. It's expressing truth that you know about another person. It's what you know, really. Versus what you believe. TE is also belief. TI is truth, but it's also what you know as well. It's information itself. It's just the information that you have gathered. It's facts. That's why TI users are most of the time good with numbers. I'm still not that great because I don't have that much of a math basis behind me. Okay, so ignorance of both. TI, the ignorance of TE. Wait, no, I'll just go with ignorance of TI. Ignorance of TI is called last known input, or at least there's multiple for each. Actually, there's one big one for TE, but there's a lot of smaller ones with TI. Last known input is using the input that you knew from the past versus what you won't know now. Like information you know now that could be debunked from the past. And if you just use that input instead of trying to gather new input from another person's, because input's TE. You're using... Okay, so this is how it works. TE absorbs TI. If you're TI, you use TE you process data, and it turns into information that you can use, if that makes sense. Another TI is a TI bat, whatever. What is it called again? I cannot think right now whatsoever. I forgot. Maybe I should stop talking, honestly. Alright, see you, Gaming Master. I think INTJs can be good at math if they utilize their TI critic properly. Math is more of a TI. Numbers are actually TI thing. Alright, so the next one is preferred input. This is where you prefer input from other people that you don't like. It's like being very egotistical. It's like, oh, I don't like the input you're giving me. I'm only going to use the input that I know or that I want to hear. That's why a lot of people that like get criticized don't like criticism, especially TI users specifically. Don't like criticism that much. Obviously, they don't like being proven wrong, but obviously that depends on the person. It's definitely pretty easy for me to accept being wrong, especially since I have no idea what I'm talking about most of the time, like calculating math apparently. And especially at this time. Actually, not this time when I'm this tired. Probably not the best idea. What's up, Scott? Most common type that I know of, that we know of at least for now, is ISFJ. We're not really too sure though. No, it's good. I kind of understand your reasoning though. So the next one is I think there's one more. I'm trying to remember what it is, so this is technically me trying to use TI. It's knowledge of what I know. Reciting information that I know. It's not always the best with TI Child though, because it's not the most powerful. It's not very powerful. I mean, it's pretty powerful, don't get me wrong. It's filtered properly, better than any other type actually in terms of filtering knowledge. But it's not that great at it's not the best at completely I mean, it's not, I'm not saying it's the okay. It's not the most accurate at everything, but usually when I'm analyzing something, I'm not accurate until I'm actually accurate, if that makes sense. So like, I kind of know when I'm right most of the time, not all the time, generally speaking. Unless I contradict myself like I did earlier. Like me literally correcting myself with overthinking. Again, like usual, I do that all the time. But, what else was there? TI. What else? There was one other one that I was thinking about. I think that's it, actually. I could be wrong though. Oh yeah, echo chamber. This is like constantly listening to your own self, sort of. I don't actually understand echo chambers that much, but that's what I know about it, really. Or at least that's what I perceive it as. I'm not 100% certain what an echo chamber is for a person, but I mean, if you're echoing your own voice, you're kind of just only listening to yourself instead of actually taking an input from other people. I think it's more of a people thing versus like a thing. Like, I've seen people on YouTube that are like, this is gonna be weird, but I saw a comment about evolution, about like somebody about reading one book. Um, oh, the type that types them fails. Honestly, all types do it. Unless you know yourself well enough, like unless you've done enough research on the typing thing, I don't recommend typing yourself unless you really understand the test well. And yourself, unless you have to ask other people. I recommend asking other people. It would have saved me a lot of time instead of using all the functions, using all the learning every single interaction style, all the vectors, all that kind of stuff to type myself. That was a pain. But yeah, it's really all of them. But if you want to say what are the most confusing types, the types that get mixed up the most out of all the types are definitely INFP and INFJ. Definitely. That's mainly because people don't understand interaction styles that often, though, so I guess there's that. TE. TE ignorance is called Occam's razor, where it's like most likely to be true instead of actually being true. They just accept what's there. So like if it's most likely that that answer, then it will be that answer. It's really the main one. I don't know what else there is. Credibility actually is kind of ignorance. Or it's like, oh yeah, this person's more credible, so they're more right than a person who isn't. Yeah, that's a thing. What time is it? Probably gonna end the stream in like 30 minutes. Oh, okay, got you. So you're pretty much only, it's kind of like preferred input, but it's like, you're only listening to people that are like you, pretty much, if that makes sense. It's just it's just going with the majority, pretty much. You're kind of like being a TE user at that point. Which is very ironic. ISTPs, if you're wondering, are the highest chance of being in echo chambers. For sure. Highest chance of preferred input is probably... Or, sorry, last known input is ESFJ, definitely. No, hands down. Definitely. Preferred input? I could definitely say... I could totally see INFJs being one of the highest when it comes to preferred input because of TE trickster believing anything. And because of FI critic. If they're unhealthy, mainly preferred input is probably likely with INFJs. I could definitely see that's actually, I don't really know. I think INFJs definitely have the highest chance of preferred input. At least in terms of TI users. That is. wonder if there's ignorance of other types or other functions. There's also something called what is it called? It's what is it called? I completely forgot what it's called. Virtue and vice of the types. Virtue and vice, as you know, virtue is like the thing you can give the most. It's the best thing you have about you, basically. I'm not too sure what the full definition of virtue means, but it's the virtues you give upon the world, I guess. I don't really know, actually, like, what the true definition of virtues are, but I have a good idea what they are. I don't know what the full definition is, though. My god. Okay. This one shouldn't be surprising, but the virtue and vice of an INTJ is paranoia versus trust. It could be secondary for INFJs though, because we have any. It has to do with any nemesis and FE trickster. It's not really. It's about not trusting other people and being super paranoid, or they can become the most trusting. Like it's the most versus the least. This is what the types thrive on the most. This is the core problem or the best version of the type. This is the best or worst version, or best or worst gift, I guess is the best way to say it. If that makes sense. Yeah, I was about to say, don't you just sprint? That's really interesting, Pie Guy. Alright, if you want to figure out other virtue and vices, they're definitely interesting. If you know your type, and you've typed yourself with the test. I can tell you mine, it's really interesting. It's, integrity versus corruption, which... Yeah, it's really interesting, actually. Give me a sec. Water. Just give me another second. Okay, so integrity versus corruption. The vice is corruption, which is technically means I mirror people more than all the types. Basically, I don't know if you've ever heard of the INFJ chameleon thing. You've probably heard it. You may have heard of it. But it's basically we mirror what other people do, which I don't know how much of that is actually true. Because, I mean, I see where it's coming from. I don't know how... You'd have to stay around for a while. Run those people for a while. But you can mirror bad behaviors. Like, I think CS Joseph mentions that there's some INFJs that literally rob stores for their friends, which is ridiculous to me, hearing that. But can not only become the most corrupt of mirroring people, bad people, but yeah, it's ridiculous. But integrity, the INFJ integrity, this is actually a reason why, this could explain a few behaviors that I had in school why I didn't really, like, I wouldn't really say trust people, but I kind of, like, knew something was bad about them, like, intuitively. Okay, I'm gonna say they were bad, but I just knew they weren't that good. And I could just use my integrity to, like, kinda internally criticize them about what behaviors that are doing. But if there's an INFJ that tries to help them create those bad behaviors, it creates a self-fulfilling prophecy, and they mirror that person's bad behavior, and they become bad themselves. Oh yeah, the letters change everything, honestly. Yeah, it's crazy how different. I mean, don't get me wrong, INTJs and INFJs have a lot of similarities. It's just how the functions work are flipped that make a huge difference in the stack. Um, uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's like integrity is like criticizing other people for doing bad things and not giving into enabling other people and giving into other people's bad behaviors because you want to do those bad behaviors themselves. Because you think just because they do it, other people do it, you can do it as well. Yeah, it's crazy. Trust me. I've never had that happen to me yet because I haven't actually been around really bad people because I usually avoid them pretty quickly. I can kind of tell. Be honest with you. Um, but I mean, sometimes I'm too over skeptical. Don't get me wrong. I'm like overly skeptical because of any nemesis, but um, it's crazy. And I think yeah, that's really about it. I mean, it's just telling people the truth, criticizing them in ways to help them. The fiery sort of truth is a thing. Did you know each type actually has like a symbol to represent? So take a INTJ, it's spear and bow. I mean, you saw the test, but I need to tell you what those mean. Because I don't know if you guys, whoever took the test, actually understood what that means, the symbolism behind it. But the symbolism behind it is, alright, let's start with FE and it's called cognitive axis. It's NE, NI, or NE, SI, NISE, TIFE, TEFI. You know, the cognitive axis, they orbit each other, or no, they orbit. They're on an axis of each other. Um, you have, let's go with INTJ just to make it easier, since I already know mine, just to make it more relatable. Um, TEFI is spear and bow. I forgot the exact words he was using, but it was something along the lines of the spear is to shoot. Well, which one was it? I think the spear was FI and the bow was TE. God dang it, I don't remember actually. But let's just say that how they're on an axis with each other is that you use your information that you gather from your TE and you put it on you weigh it out. It's all about weighing out. Your FI weighs out the information that you're given to make a decision based on your morals, if that makes sense. That's TEFI. Um, if you have that in your stack, that's what you do to make decisions. I could probably finish this actually, surprisingly. Um, TIFE users are Mace and what is it? I think it's shoot. I cannot think right now. It's Mace and Sword. Mace is FE. You just whack somebody with it because it's like you're doing this irresponsibly. That's pretty much what the Mace does. or what you should do, because it's irresponsible, it's unethical, because it could hurt people. TI is interesting. It's sword. This is where you cut people, literally. Well, I mean, figuratively, obviously, but figuratively speaking, you're kind of cutting people's lives away. And depending on what TI user you're either a fiery sword or you're an icy sword, which, for the TI users. I can explain fire, the elements, real fast, because it's also on the test, but I'll explain them more in depth. This is NI, SE, SI, NE. This is the cognitive axis for this. This is the symbolism for them. NESI is, it's earth and water. NE is water. Move like water. I mean, I think it was Bruce Lee was an ENTP apparently from CSJ. Interestingly enough. Move like water, flow like water, predict other people's actions and go with the flow. Improvising is any basically. SI is rock. B is hard as a rock. Don't move. Wait out things. Endure things. Become the unstoppable or immovable object. NI SE is it's wind and fire. NI is willpower. It's, or not just willpower, it's the fiery burning passion with NI, especially NI hero. But this is NI in general. But it's NI. Combine it with the TI, what I was talking about earlier, with NITI. It's flaming sword, which cuts people and burns people at the same time, which can heal later, in which you can heal later, which is literally pretty much the purpose of the INFJ, honestly. But and then you got Icy Sword, which is SITI. It coats the sword in it's ice. It's pretty much just an icy sword. It cuts somebody, it freezes, it breaks off. It's pretty much like tell you the truth and leave. You don't try to heal them. It's literally just breaks off. What's up, Thomas? Wind. SE is wind. I forgot to finish this. SE is wind. It's like a tempest. It's very chill most of the time. Unless you get mad and you literally level everything to the ground with your SE. That's really about it, actually. That's more in depth. I could talk about how you can type with the cognitive axis, but that'd be kind of difficult on stream. Like, seriously, that'd be very difficult to do on stream. Because I have to think of situations on the fly, which I'm not that great at, so. You'd have to look up his, if you want to pay for his, it's not that much. You can even just watch the lectures and leave later. But, it's his Cognitive Mechanics, it's season 18. He hasn't released a video on that in a while, actually. It's super interesting. It's definitely the most complicated season he's had, and that's saying something. But yeah, that's really about it. I don't really know what else to talk about with personalities. I've almost discussed everything he's talked about, actually. Oh, wait till CS Joseph makes a dashboard, especially for you, Sam, if you're really interested in it. Especially since it's literally like TE heaven. When he makes this dashboard with a bunch of charts of like statistics of all the types and stuff like that that has been typed. Obviously, it's going to be biased towards intuitives because it's CSJ's channel. But he's going to make a dashboard with your type, videos about your type, how the percentage of the population your type is going to be based on his current typing. and it's gonna make a video for all the types of your purpose and your yeah, your type in general and your purpose. So it's gonna be like a bonus explanation of your type, if that makes sense. So that's gonna be nice. Some bread. So yeah, that's really about it. So if you're really interested in, I definitely recommend just waiting for that dashboard. I even tell you if you miss it. I may even miss it, honest with you. Almost done. I'm gonna end the stream after I finish this, so. Because this is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. I don't actually know the purpose of all the types, weirdly enough. Like, I know the purpose of mine, I know the purpose of the INTJ, I know the purpose of the ISTP. Usually the purpose comes from the inferior function. That's what I was talking about with, like, happiness. Like, finding your purpose kind of gives you happiness because of your inferior function, which is why if you know your inferior function and you know how to develop, your happiness will come out a lot better. Yeah. Spherical. Oh my god. Honestly, I was gonna say that, like, the only reason, one of the main reasons why I wanted you guys to take the test is so I can get more data to CS Joseph. That's one of the reasons. Obviously, I was interested in y'all's type, considering it's actually quite an accurate test. So. Almost done. Arc, it was, it's not 270k, it's 61k. Which is still insane. Like, don't get me wrong, 61,000 torches. How many people actually place that many torches? in the world, or even create that many torches. That's a ridiculous amount of torches. That's like, what, 20 double chests full? Or something like that? Or almost 20 double chests? Actually, I think it is. No, it's a little bit under, I think. I'm not really too sure, though. There's a reason why I'm not very certain when it comes to math, because I'm not that great at it. Unless it's simple calculations in my head. But I'm not that great at, like, writing out math. So much worse at it. What's up, Gordon Ramsay? That sounds so weird, doesn't that? Why does that sound so weird? Totally doesn't sound weird or anything, does it? It sounds pretty funny, not gonna lie, I'll be honest. It's pretty clever. Yeah. You know, I'm surprised I said that correctly the first time. I was confused. And then I reset it back in my head the second time, and then I was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. INFJ is the rarest, at least that we know of at the moment. That's not even counting gender, either. Female INFJs are a lot more common than male INFJs. So yeah, there's that. I mean... well, I mean, I've already, like, advertised it several times, so... I've already advertised the test several times on the Discord, so... Second rarest is INTJ. I think it's INFP. No. I don't actually know what the third rarest is. I don't think it's INTP or an INFP. I think it could be... No, maybe it has to be INT... Wait. ENFJ? I think the NJs are the rarest that I know of. And then it goes NPs. And then it goes SPs. And then it goes SJs that I know of. I think NJs are the rarest. I mean, that would make sense, though, because it's execution. You don't need a bunch of executors of systems or people. Sorry, executors of, like, systems or social change, I guess. Execution on social change, or... That we know of, the second rarest is INTJ. They're funny enough. They're like twice as common as INFJ, which is ridiculous thinking about that. That I at least by 0.5 and 1%. That 0.5 makes a huge difference if you think about it. And then you got types like ISFJs, which are like 9% of the population, I think. I could be wrong, though, on that one. I've heard some crazy statistics on that. Oh, I finished. Okay. Well, okay. Oh my god, I was pretty close to finishing all those torches. I'm gonna go back up, and then I may create a new waterfall over there. I'll go back up, and then I'll look at the torches. perfect timing too, because it's 9:20. That's what I'm pretty sure on that. I think NJs are the rarest. It doesn't actually mean like that, but to be fair, if INTJs and INFJs are the rarest, I'm pretty sure ENFJs and ENFJs and ENTJs aren't that much more common, or aren't that much rare. Or, yeah, I mean, aren't that common if you think about it. If both NJs or INJs are the rarest, it would make sense if ENJs are the rarest, or yeah. The funny thing is we're actually the least patient out of all the types, because if you think about it, our opposite type, which are ISTJs and ISFJs, are the most patient. It would make sense if we're the least patient. I know that may be surprising on this project, but come on. I mean, it's kind of true, though, to be honest. When it comes to actual patience, it's pretty bad. Yeah. That's really about it. I mean, I'll fix those torches later. You put strongly agree. I've actually done that. Have you just close your eyes and just click a bunch of answers, or just randomly guess? I got like ISTJ, I think. You know, I think my INTJ thing was actually very accurate. Like when I first took my 16 personalities, like if you're going based off the letters, it's actually very accurate. Because it's like I know I was introverted. I'm fairly intuitive, abstractly. If they're going by that, then yeah. I do use my thinking quite often, and I plan quite often as well. So I mean, INTJ made sense at the time, till I actually knew what the type was like, and knew all the functions. Then no. Now, INFP. Is the type I was questioning the most. Surprisingly, it was ISTP. I was kind of questioning an ISTP, and then an INFP was my second, because obviously those are my subconscious and unconscious types. So there's that. Alright, I'll see you guys. I'm gonna go and end the stream now. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Most likely. Wait, I still need to exit out of all this stuff. Alright, I'll see you guys later.